The scalding water hit my face like liquid fire. The pain was so intense I couldn't even scream properly. Just these pathetic broken sounds that didn't even sound human. Please, I begged, my voice cracking. Please stop. But Madison Chen just laughed. That cruel, cold laugh I'd heard 1,000 times before. Her two friends held my arms pinned, their fingers digging into my skin like claws. Look at you, Madison sneered, her designer sunglasses catching the afternoon light. You think you are so pretty, don't you? That you can just waltz around and steal everyone's attention. My face was turning red, not the cute kind of flushed, but the angry, blistered kind, like a lobster that had been boiled alive. Your face should match your life, she hissed, pathetic and worthless. Something inside me snapped. Pure survival instinct kicked in, and I wrenched myself free with a strength I didn't know I had. My arms broke loose, and I ran. I didn't think. I just ran. The world became a blur of concrete and sky. My feet carried me somewhere, anywhere, away from her voice, away from her laughter. And then suddenly, there was nothing beneath my feet. I was standing at the edge of the rooftop. Madison caught up to me, her face flushed with excitement. Oh my God, are you actually going to do it? She laughed, like it was the funniest thing she'd ever seen. Jump, Sophie, come on, jump. Her friends gathered around, their phones already out, ready to record, ready to make this the most viral moment of their pathetic high school lives. You are nothing without that face, Madison continued, stepping closer. And now you don't even have that. So what is the point of living? I looked at her, really looked at her, at the cruelty in her eyes, the satisfaction on her face. I thought about every day of torture, every bruise, every humiliation. I thought about how alone I was, how nobody cared, how nobody would even notice if I disappeared. You are right, I whispered, and I jumped. I opened my eyes to find myself being held like I was made of glass. The woman cradling me was older, maybe in her 40s, but I recognized those eyes immediately. Madison Chen, except she looked like she'd aged 20 years. Her face was gaunt, her hair streaked with gray. My sweet baby girl, she cooed, her voice dripping with tenderness. My precious little angel. I tried to move, but my body wouldn't cooperate. I looked down and realized with horror that my limbs had shrunk to the size of a newborn's. When I tried to cry out, all that came from my mouth was an infant's wail. No, this couldn't be happening. Madison looked down at me with such love in her eyes that it made my skin crawl. This was the same woman who'd held me down while her friends burned me. This was the same woman who'd called me every degrading name in the book. What is wrong, baby? Are you uncomfortable? She started to adjust me, and I felt the unmistakable warmth of a fresh diaper. Oh God, no. I was a baby. Madison Chen's baby, and I was going to make her pay for every single second of it. The man's voice came from behind Madison, deep, authoritative, and clearly annoyed. Did she have an accident? Madison turned to him and I caught a glimpse of his face. Handsome, in that cold corporate way. This must be my new father. Lucky me. I am checking, Madison said, fumbling with my diaper in a way that made it clear she had no idea what she was doing. I seized the moment. I relaxed my bladder completely, soaking her expensive-looking dress, the kind with the little logo that screamed designer brand. Madison shrieked. She peed on me. She peed all over my new Chanel. The man's expression darkened. That is what babies do, Madison. They pee. They poop. It is normal. But this dress cost. I don't care if it cost $10,000. You are a mother now. Act like one. He took me from her arms, cradling me gently against his chest. And give me your credit card. You are on a budget until you learn how to take care of our daughter properly. Madison's face went pale. But now, Madison. I nestled against his chest, hiding my smile. This was going to be fun. Madison's attempt at motherhood was a disaster, and I made sure of it. When she tried to feed